A Study in Scarlet, Part 3, Clues in the Shadows. The city streets of London stretched out before Holmes and Watson like a living map of secrets. Every alley, every lamppost, and even the faint scent of smoke carried hints of stories untold. Holmes moved with purpose, his sharp eyes scanning each detail, while Watson followed, absorbing both the detective's methods and the atmosphere of suspense. At Baker Street, the two men reviewed the findings from Brixton. Holmes's notes were meticulous, capturing seemingly minor details: the position of a chair, a slight smudge on a letter, an object left just so on a table. To Watson, these observations seemed almost trivial, but Holmes insisted that they were all threads of a carefully woven tale. "Nothing in human behavior is without meaning," he said quietly, his eyes alight with focus. That evening, Holmes experimented with small deductions, testing his theories by recreating possible scenarios. Watson watched as the detective moved objects, adjusted papers, and traced footprints, each subtle adjustment revealing more about the people involved and the motives that might lie beneath ordinary appearances. Meanwhile, the city continued its untroubled routine, unaware of the quiet unraveling of a puzzle. Passers-by, shopkeepers, and neighbors seemed ordinary, yet Holmes observed everything. A hurried glance, a hesitant step, a slight avoidance of eye contact. All were signs to him, whispers of truth hidden beneath the daily bustle. Watson began to realize that Holmes's genius was not in force or spectacle, but in subtlety. The detective understood human nature in its smallest forms, and every tiny gesture contributed to a larger understanding. Watson felt both awe and humility as he witnessed these quiet revelations. Over the next days, Holmes visited various locations in London, each revealing a clue hidden in plain sight. A trace of dust, a minor disturbance, a forgotten advertisement, each piece formed part of the invisible map of the case. Watson noticed how Holmes could connect the dots where no one else even saw the points. By nightfall, the mystery had begun to take shape. Holmes's methodical observation, combined with his keen understanding of human behavior, had started to reveal the outline of a hidden story. Though the city seemed unchanged, Watson sensed that beneath the familiar streets and homes, a carefully concealed tale was unfolding, one that only Holmes could fully interpret. As they retired for the evening, Watson reflected on the strange combination of ordinary London life and extraordinary deduction. He knew that the shadows held answers, and with Holmes at his ease,